Hello again, folks. It's a Friday afternoon. I've managed to get away from work a little bit early because we're going away on a camping trip, but it's not too far from home. Well, as soon as we'd pitched up on site, we went into the barn restaurant for a bit of a drink and ended up having a few snacks in there as well, and very pleasant it was too. I had a passion fruit martini. And then we had a quick look up by the fishing lake above the site. We got the diesel heater fired up, and that's kicking out some nice warm air. Lovely. Well, we're having a game of Scrabble, and I am absolutely lovely and toasty warm. Ah, look who's turned up next to us through the window. Well, not through the window, they're next to us. They haven't come through the window. They just parked next to us. Well, while Nikki and Zoe rested in the vans, Ads and I went back to the barn restaurant for a bit of a drink and a chin wag, and there we spent the rest of the evening before retiring back to the vans for a comfortable night's sleep. Next morning though, there wasn't enough power left in the battery to start the diesel heater up. Fortunately though, we were on electric hookup, so I was able to take power from inside the van to connect up the battery charger. That leisure battery really does need replacing. Needed a nice cup of tea after that first thing in the morning. Well, I've had my shower and I thought I'd come out and see how much diesel that heater's sucked out just running it for the evening and a little bit this morning. So there we go, not too bad really. It certainly wasn't full before we started, probably only up a centimetre or two from that level, so yeah, I'm sure there's more than enough there for 2 or 3 days, that's for sure. And what an absolutely fantastic morning it is here at the Stroud Hill campsite. Each pitch has got its own little post. Well, they're shared between 2 pitches, but each pitch got its own tap. There's a drain there as well, and obviously plug in the old power. And the grey waste and the chemical waste in this nice little screen shed. Pretty good facilities there. Got waste bins by the entrance. And you can also replace your bottled gas, which would be handy. There's also, ladies and gents, showers and toilet facilities in the block over there. We're using our own facilities as normal, but I'm sure they're very nice. I don't think I'll bother showing you in them. We won't do the traditional bog tour on this video. Well, we're going to have a ride on the bikes to Johnson's farm shop. Well, this was just a relatively short bike ride away, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour or so. We all had our e-bikes. Ads and Zoe had theirs, and we had ours. The weather was great, actually. The weather was lovely and sunny, but the wind didn't half cut through you as it blew across the fields as we got going. And yeah, I think we were all quite glad when we actually made it to the farm shop and the bike ride was over. Although it was very pleasant, it was cold with the wind biting through your jumper. A stop for tea and cake in the cafe, and then we had a bit of a look around the small zoo exhibits. This used to be mainly rare breeds and farm animals, that sort of thing, but they have diversified recently into more zoo type animals. They always kept crocodiles here, and they did sell crocodile meat and sort of farm the crocodiles a little bit. But they've now become much more of a sort of attraction, tourist kind of children's zoo place. And yeah, a little bit of mixed feelings about that. Prefer to see more of the rare breed farm animals really, but I'm sure they are all looked after well. There was a pleasant woodland area with a sort of circular path through it that we followed, and very pleasant it was in the woods. Yeah, not fantastically extensive, these woods. It'll probably take about 10-15 minutes to walk round, but they are very nice. Well, after a bit of a look round the farm shop, it was time to get back on our e-bikes again and head back to the campsite at Pidley. And it didn't seem actually as cold cycling back. Maybe the sun had warmed things through a bit. Time for tea and a hot cross bun. And then we settled in for a bit of an afternoon chatting and snacking by the vans. And many and varied were the topics of conversation as we set the world to rights. Speaking of future camping trips, previous camping experiences, bits and pieces about YouTube, and just generally nattering away in the afternoon, the sunshine, over some tea, wine, beer, and a couple of bags of crisps. Very nice. And then came the time for our evening meal in the barn restaurant, which we'd booked beforehand. It wasn't particularly crowded though, so we could have got away really, I suppose, without booking. But yeah, it was a very, very nice meal. I enjoyed it very much. And yeah, a great time was had by all. And we retired back to our vans, very full and satisfied. Well, it's Sunday morning and we're up and showered and breakfasted. And outside, it's another cracking sunny day. Look at that. Fantastic weather. Well, Ads and Zoe are doing a little bit of housekeeping, and then I think we're going to go on a bit of a stroll across to the village of Pidley. Well, again, this is really quite a short stroll. The village of Pidley, not very far away at all, really, but a fairly pleasant walk across the field and past some little woods and things. And it's a lovely day for it, with the sun shining quite nicely. Yeah, this is actually our first trip away since Christmas, and yeah, we couldn't have picked a better weekend for it, really, weather-wise, could we? Good first run out.
Found something there. What you got?
It's my tractor. I left this parked here a while ago. I forgot about it.
It's got a bit overgrown.
Yeah, we might have to call Chaz to help us start it.
Yeah. Will it? We'll have to start a new series. Will it start?
Yeah. Otherwise, I'll give you a ride back. But
If it does start, then you get the branches away.
yeah, well.
The seat's in, doesn't it?
Poor old thing, eh?
What does it say on the speedometer or something? It's got any fuel in it?
I haven't got a mileage reading. Shame, innit? Drag this out and get it going.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can extract myself.
Right, it's Farmer Alex.
Do you sit in it, Ads? 50p
No, it's
a
all
go?
right. 50p.
Well, we may not have spectacular mountains or vast lakes or anything here in the Cambridgeshire countryside, but it is very pleasant on a sunny day for a nice walk, and it's all pretty gentle walking. There's no steep hills or anything like that, really. Now, and I think it's time for a little spot of lunch. Well, that's it for our weekend with Ads and Zoe at the Stroud Hill Touring Park. We're off now on the long drive home. It should take us probably at least 10 minutes, I reckon. And we'll see you on the next one. Well, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with your friends. Give the like button a press. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see some more.